Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. What a scene this is. A veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Plummer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona, to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports, built into the side of a mountain. You literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Arizona State's offense will go on the attack first. And now the junior transfer wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius.
It's a running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack. Now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, the good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week.
Looking for the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ASU! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
That coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the App State Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about...
There he goes. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. And the Sun Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to scramble. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Here's Brown. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And he's in for a 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get close to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Webb. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Singleton. Makes the grab, it's Villa. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Slings it downfield. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Late hit on the quarterback gives it. It's a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for room, it's Lewis. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Looking for a man, it's Singleton. Going downfield for the big play. Catch in stride inside the 15. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. In the red area, it's Lewis. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Makes it past the marker. He's up to 57 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to Brown. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Boley. They're working that left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now adjusting. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Quickly out to the tight end. Just plowing ahead. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the zone. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now try to move the sticks with Brown. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The run inside. It's Lewis. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. At the 35, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, App State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Lewis. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Right back to him on the ground. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Bowling. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to, he'll just toss it away, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time, let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Bowling. Quickly to the tight end. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Offense working from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. They'll knock him down for a loss on the play, force a fourth down, but they don't have any timeouts to use to stop the clock. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Memphis taking on the number 25 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Tigers in front against this heavyweight of an opponent today. It's early still, but this one has the potential to really shake up the rankings. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Tempe. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and kick.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Makes a catch. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Boley. Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, a short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Nice move there. Picks up the first down. He'll work his way down to the 28. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. The Sun Devils just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Bowling. Rushes on him. This one's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Fires to the right. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him, if you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Pocket breaking down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Looking left. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Brown again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Grabbed over the middle, it's James. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a dub.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
A give to Brown. Got enough for the first. At the 35, he's open. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown ASU. And the punishment has been extended. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Off the play fake on first down. Going over the top. He gave his receiver a chance, and it pays off. What a tremendous grab. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. With the catch, it's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Complete. Makes the grab and room to run. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Switch it.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Oh, he got loose. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the move. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fitted in the window for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, sometimes you just got to be lucky, and that time the ball bounced the right way for the kicking team. They were able to recover their own onside kick, and they've got possession.
To throw, it's Singleton. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got him in the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And they spread them out. And the defense, you got to kind of pick your poison, right? It's hard to go man across the board. It's to pressure the QB, so they play it safe, they go zone. And it's not...
Leaping grab for a big gain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. took a shot as he threw.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has got...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the right. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Hand off for Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now.